Hi, welcome back to Worm Watts, where we harness the God-given power of compost worms to transform organic waste into amazing living fertilizer. Now, today we're back with the Cantaloupe Cemetery bin, and today it is my unique pleasure to announce that we are introducing our pioneer worms. So these are some worms here that I was able to pull during the last harvest of the citrus crawlers bin. And so I wanted to go ahead. It's been a couple hours, or not a couple hours, a couple days since I've been able to pull them out. And I'm just gonna go ahead and dump them in this bin. One thing I would like us to notice though, before we put in the pioneers, look at all of these larvae. These are all fruit fly larvae, and they seem to really be thriving here in this bin. And that is probably a sign that there is quite a bit of sugar here. We're gonna be seeing quite a lot of flies later on, but without further ado, I just want to go ahead and add in these worms. So I'm going to go ahead and try to get you a good look. And that is so awesome. Here we go. The main reason I wanted to add them in now was to make sure that nothing prevented them from joining this new bin. And as we watch, we can actually watch them go ahead and dig down deeper into this substrate. And they'll be able to kind of establish themselves here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull back some of this material, and I've already seen a few moving. There's one of them right there. So we're just gonna let them dig their way down. And I'm gonna take another look inside the jar. Let's make sure we didn't forget anybody, because there were a lot of younger worms in there. And I would hate for them not to be able to join this new bin. So upon review of the jar, I'm not seeing any worms that we've missed, which is a good sign. So this appears to be what we've got. And they seem to be making their way down into the substrate, down into the bedding. And it doesn't seem like a lot of worms, so this may take some time for them to establish themselves. We'll probably leave this bin we may not leave it. We can continue to check on it, but it may be a while before we really see them starting to multiply and breed and really populate the bin in a noticeable way. So really neat to see. I'm going to go ahead as well and just water this bin as well, just to keep it nice and moist for our worms. And that's going to be very important in a bin that is so heavy on carbonaceous material. Oh my, look at the lid of this bin. I did not notice that. It is covered with fruit fly larvae. So yeah, that's gonna be a fly-loaded mess here soon. But again, that's part of doing such a heavy feeding. Let me dig down over here. This is where we had the cantaloupe. And you can actually see as we pull this back, you can see that there's a horde of fruit fly larvae right there. So they are definitely going to work on the cantaloupe, and I'm hopeful that the worms will be able to find that same area soon, and we'll be able to really gather the nutrients that they need to be able to flourish and multiply here. So that is the addition of these worms, and we are going to begin our wait to see them go ahead and take over this bin. So I'm really excited to see that. We've moistened down the bin, and we're going to endure the fruit flies that are definitely here in number. So I believe that these definitely outnumber our worms, but this will be a worm bin. I have to take that one by faith for the time being. All right, well, thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you in the next video as we continue to follow our Cantaloupe Cemetery bin. Thank you for watching. Until next time.